Dirty and
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 30-80-yard line. Great return. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
First run now for Kyron Williams. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. The numbers for Williams a week ago. 13 carries, 85 yards.
So, partner, 2 games worth, he's leading the league in rushing, so he's now trending. Is that what they talk about nowadays? You talk about trending? That's what he's doing. He'd like to continue it here in this game.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop it for an 8-yard loss. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Stafford. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
That's good. Rams. First down. A 41-yard gain. First down, Los Angeles.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. Powers through. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
50. Zero.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. A stop there on third. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at them with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was capped off by the Kyron Williams touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Quite make it to the 25. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on speed over parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 12 carries, 59 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
That's an early scrambler that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Hurts gets this out to Saquon Barkley, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Brown goes in motion left. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Room to maneuver at the 35. And down to the 29-yard line. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Hurts sets up to throw it. Smith catches left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Off of play action, here's Stafford. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, LA! Puka Nacua, 65 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially in the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. This one away, and off it goes. Gets around him. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was to the passing game.
There's a former defensive back coming out with just a physical reaction. Watching what's happening right now. Let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked up on pass defense. They need to make some adjustments there.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The shotgun. He's taken down.
another one right there.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. They'll set up to throw. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense and running back Kyron Williams getting ready for their next possession. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Zach Bond charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Throwing is Stafford. Caught on the right side by Adams. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught. Touchdown! Puka Nacua as the first half is winding down. And the Rams would extend their lead here just before halftime. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. That's Byron Young, who ranged in that time and stopped him for a loss.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And it's last year's most valuable player, Josh Allen. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's Tony Pollard. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's last year's top 10 pick, Michael Penix. One of 2 touchdown passes for him in this first half. The Falcons, looking for a win after 2 losses to start out the season. They lead this one at the half. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistle dead, and the ball is going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A handoff. Barkley running left. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Byron Young. And will record his 5th sack of the season.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. The Eagles send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 15. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, LA. Devontae Adams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
At the 29-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it. Hurts fumbles it. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they are going to score on a fumble return. Touchdown, LA. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Point after try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. Forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Still going. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford set to take over once again. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Zach
Oh, I'll get you back.
able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here is third and quite a ways.
Ready. Lady. Stop.
Stafford. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Blue 60. Stop.
On fourth down, Stafford. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. He finds Saquon Barkley on the slam. The offense on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. It's caught. Smith. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And an Eagles first down.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Good on the extra point. And they'll cut the lead back down to 21. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Set.
Again, it's Williams. Chop that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Anytime down here in the red zone that you can get a running back going lateral to the line of scrimmage, that's a plus for the defense. We all hear about the offensive guys saying, get north and south, get upfield. They didn't allow it at all on that play.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
He'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Hurts throws it. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out of the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
The extra Two-point attempt to follow here. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Thank you, Claire.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
2nd and 9 now. And this one complete to Smith. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Back to throw. McCord. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? Waiting.
And they take a knee.
Come on. 3-0.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Rams, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Forty-five, 14, 3-0. That's a 3-0 win there, baby. Thank you for the heart. Don't know who you are. Hi Claire, how are you? Thank you for the hearts.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Rams. On the visiting sideline, there's head coach Shane Steichen. His guys off to a slow start, 1-2, following the loss last week. On the other side, the head coach of the Rams. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, we welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. Off we go from Southern California. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Colts offense is going to take the field here for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Thank you for the heart.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Open man, that's Alec Pierce. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 14.
Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And that's one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, loose football. And fortunately, they're set. Able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball is arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. This one is good. He knocks it through. Will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The number one overall pick all the way back in 2009.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
Inside the 30. It's a big play with Stafford and Nakua. A pickup of 44 yards.
Appreciate it.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 32.
Back home.
It is 3rd and long.
Be nice if I get a super chat.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. And here comes 4th down.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback because they don't contain him in the pocket. They allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
On 4th down, Stafford.
Thank you.
He's in. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown Rams.
Thank you for the hearts.
His first touchdown this year.
Much love.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers who are good at your time.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point.
Bye, coach.
And good. And the Rams move out to a 7-3 lead.
Be right back. I'm gonna piss. My back hurts. Oh yes, PGP. Alright, let's get this shit out. Let's get this shit off.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And this one sent all the way over the back line.
Much lower, whoever's sending the
Putting
word.
this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Up the sideline. Past midfield.
Fuck out.
And he'll be forced
Thank
out
you
of
for the
bounds.
heart.
How about
Whoever it
25 yards to start the drive? First down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. We'll send a tight end in motion right. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Really nice explosive play
Thank you for
there
the love.
on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
We'll see.
Four here as he is taken down. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago.
Much love.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Taylor.
Fuck down. Sit the fuck down.
Gonna lose a yard.
He stepped out from the
Send
jump.
you
Once he
home.
diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And on 3rd down,
Have a seat, motherfuckers. Send
We
you
sit
home
here
to
all
run
the
the three.
time. We try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not
Correct.
real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive.
Fucking coach is getting me
Over
money.
to the sideline,
My
take a
money.
deep breath. Tell his guys,
To the heart.
that's on me. He's got to go out and make that next play, because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
and this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Adams and Atwell.
Off play action. It's Stafford.
First down, motherfucker.
Devontae Adams.
No, that's not right.
Taken down on what should be the final play of this first
Adams,
quarter.
you better not be fucking hurt.
So after one, the Rams out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment.
7-6, alright, cool. Thank you.
Second quarter now, Rams in control of the
Give me a second, real quick. I gotta do something. Dirty and nasty, straight from the get-go. It's already up. Alright, cool.
football. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard.
Well. Better not
Play
get a
action
fucking
now
blitz
for
on me.
Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot.
Shit.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And less than a yard.
Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. He's going to look downfield once again. T.T. Atwell is the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit. That right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing.
Touchdown,
Into
motherfucker.
space. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, LA.
For the heart.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays
Keep
as
showing
they
the
approach
love.
midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down 6.
Hardy now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams will take a
What y'all think about the
14-6
live
lead.
stream?
Hold 6.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force
That's
the
very
ball
well
in
done
there.
there.
Good coverage. It'll bring up
See.
2nd down. He'll look to throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Colts first down.
Colts are giving me room for my
Really
money.
nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
One of these matches I'm going to lose.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Taylor Witherspoon up to make the tackle. So, 37. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw.
Set the fuck down, you big motherfucker.
The guard's able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Yeah.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own
Sit the fuck down, motherfucker. You ain't going nowhere.
It'll gain some yards here, but that is not nearly enough for
How
the
are
first
you?
down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the
You ain't
relationship
gonna make
between the
that fucking
offensive
field
line
goal.
and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
Surprise.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is
You
also
know,
good.
fuck that, you got a
And the
fucking field
Colts
goal.
are back within 5. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Which
We're gonna
love.
go and this Rams offense come back onto the field. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford.
Fuck me. Damn.
A big loss on the play.
Bunch of shit.
2nd down.
They got fucking 2 sacks on me. What the fuck?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on. Come on, motherfucker.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
This is not looking for it. This is
3rd
not looking
and
good
6.
for me. Motherfuckers better be open because I ain't fucking losing
The
this fucking
shotgun,
match.
it's Stafford.
Fuck me.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Go
I think
get
the second that
fucked.
ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't
I
end
ain't
up going
losing
the
this
other
fucking
way.
match. No.
He almost gifted them a short field and
Being there.
maybe even some points.
Fuck.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the
Fuck.
connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Not how it's
I
supposed to
think there's
fucking
certain
go.
times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Sit the fuck
And that
down.
might going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Thank you for the hearts.
He'll drop to throw. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. Bring up 3rd down. And it's 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw.
Oh, that could have been a fucking interception. Jesus fucking Christ.
3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw.
No good, thank God.
And this is no good. He could not get it on target. And they are not able to
Much
draw
love to
closer.
whoever's sending the hearts.
The hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. We're hoping that next possession has a different result.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here comes 2nd and 4. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. From the gun,
Boy, you gotta be open, my boy.
he'll let this go. Deep shot from Atwell.
That's right.
That is brought in. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Rams use their 3rd and final timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. 2nd and goal.
Snap.
The shotgun snap to Stafford. That is caught, and he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually,
our journey through the NFL starts now. In Tampa, the Buccaneers at home to take on the defending champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's last year's leading rusher among rookies, Bucky Irving. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. The Bucs are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints.
Thank you.
And it's Khalil Shakir. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me, and they don't. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Bills have won 2 straight since the Week 2 loss. They go to 3-1 with the victory.
0-3?
Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's the 2nd-year quarterback, Michael Penix.
Should have won that one.
The defense all locked up on the receivers, so he'll tuck it and run, and they should have spied him. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Fucker, that's what you all are.
We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this down the 30-yard line. The Rams offense will get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach it, even when you put the field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team smooch it and kick it out the back of the end zone. I think there's going to be a wide array of approaches. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal,
son of a bitch.
Back to the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as well.
First time, motherfucker, yeah.
All of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is, I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if
how you not fucking catch that? Like, why?
When they're inside their own 5-yard line, then outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video game. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025.
I kind of get it.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
That was fucking sad.
Finally, they bring him down.
Yeah, fuck off, you piece of
You find
shit.
yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within 1 possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
Better be open, buddy.
They're going to go. It's Stafford. That's going to be caught.
First down, motherfucker. You better not be injured.
What will be a big play there for 4th and long.
First down.
Thank you, Laura.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Set. Blue technique. Here's Stafford. That's down the field for Higbee. That's going to be incomplete.
Thanks, Claire.
That's going to bring up 2nd down. Tyler Higbee was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
I tried my best.
Set. Waiting. Here's Stafford. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Monte Adams, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. Ready. To the air again, Stafford. And this ball incomplete.
Oh my fucking God.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers
That's why we're
going
going to stay on this fucking field.
What are you
We're going
seeing
to
out
stay
there?
on
How
the
can we
field.
find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL,
Man, Colts are
games
trying
are
to
won
take
based
me
on
out.
who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this
Colts are
defense
trying to
came
take
up
me out.
huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
On 1st
Sit the fuck down, motherfucker. Thank you. Alright, Claire. How are you?
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That one complete.
That's right, motherfucker. You're going to take a squat.
Just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
Come on.
Forced to
Took
his
this
right.
motherfucker out.
Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation
How are you, Claire?
Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
Taken in at the 8. Oh, that's a nice job of making things more manageable for the offense. He takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Rams offense make their way out to take over once more. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. The drive begins with a run by Williams. He gets free.
You're all fucking dumb. You got me to get a touchdown. What?
72 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Think for the hearts.
Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series.
It's going to be a 4-0
answer for the touchdown.
4-0 shutout.
Teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate and head of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races.
Why I did that. 29. Come on, man.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback.
Be right back. Send all the love you all want. Be right back. Send all the love you all want. Appreciate all the hearts you all sending me. Appreciate it.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Able to find Pittman, it's complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
Sit down, motherfucker. Thank you for the heart. Alright, Claire.
A bit of a quick hitter
How
here.
are you?
What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll try and run.
That's right.
It's Taylor.
That's right. You can't stop my fucking Rams.
So,
You can't stop my fucking Rams for what?
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's down.
No, that's not how it's supposed to fucking end.
It is going to be first and goal. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
Sit the fuck. No.
Game on. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Colts. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
I can't complain.
Here we
This is
go.
a fucking
Colts
good
trying to get a
game.
little bit closer. They'll go for
I
2
can't
now.
complain.
On the zone read. He'll keep it himself.
Anytime you fail on a two-point try,
One of the
there's
good
always
games.
going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this
Wrong,
case,
you
they
fucking
decided to
head
throw
coach.
the ball, which I like. You just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Keep showing all the heart you want.
Drops back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Can someone send me a super chat?
Off play action. It's Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And he's going to be brought down.
Keep sending all the love you all want. Appreciate
His
it.
5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Appreciate it.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Keep sending all the hearts you all want, buddy. Appreciate all the love.
Williams gets it on the ground.
Damn.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Stafford to throw it. He'll let this go. Deep shot.
Thank you.
And he's into the
Thank
end zone.
you.
That
Thank you, motherfuckers.
Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 4th TD grab of the season.
This is why I picked the Rams to
Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it.
That's right. That's right.
In the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Appreciate all the love y'all send me.
On comes Joshua Party for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Claire, I thought you pushed your work and not watching my live stream.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out.
Gotta give me a second. I gotta do something. Give me a quick, man. Huh? Set the fuck down, motherfuckers.
Brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He looks to throw. That's caught inside by Hickman on the slant.
Man, you all are trying so hard to fucking take me out.
And the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
No, it's supposed to be a fucking blitz.
They'll try to sneak it here.
Fuck you, you piece of shit.
It's 1st down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 2. A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And it's brought down after a gain of 1. From the 50. It's balls out. The Rams have it. 3rd and 2. 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 3rd and
Bye, motherfuckers. That's right. That's right. Salute. Yeah. Salute. That's right.
We're giving you the ball this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
34-15. Shit, I'm gonna get fucked. Fuck me.
And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out.
False start, yeah, I know. I'm a stupid idiot.
Look to throw here on first down. And this one is caught by Pierce. That keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of
You guys try so hard and trying to take me out, right?
second down. He'll take the handoff and hold on to it. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around.
34-15. There's no way you motherfuckers are gonna catch up.
Maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll drop the throw. As he throws there, it's going to
That's right.
The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. In motion is Warren. Back to the air once more on second down. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. That's caught DJ Gittin. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll look to throw again. Headed left, buying time. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to go into the end zone.
Thank you, Laura.
Touchdown, Indy. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Thank you for the heart.
For the point after. His kick is good. The Colts are able to edge a bit closer.
Damn, these motherfuckers trying to take me out.
The onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
As long as I have Stafford, I don't care.
A give, and here comes Williams. He'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Keep sending the love.
They'll drop to throw. Our throw here, right side.
Almost.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. And anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
I gotta stop fucking up.
Must stop defensively. It's third down. the shotgun, it's Stafford.
First down, motherfuckers.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
He took a timeout.
Indianapolis, that is their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. One more time for Williams. The Colts will signal for their third and final time.
All right, coach, you gotta stop taking timeouts.
This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. From the gun, here's Stafford. That one, two.
Oh my fucking God.
It is incomplete. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Carty's
That's
hit
cool.
is good.
I fucking won this one.
Will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Anthony Gould now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So, here are the Colts, down by 15. A little over 80 seconds to go. They're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up to the line, first and 10. Oh, a loose football.
That's right. That's right, motherfuckers.
Great play by the defense, man. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Victory very much in sight now. They'll take a knee. Second and 11. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on
37-22.
Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Rams. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.
I'm gonna go make something to eat. I'll be right back. I'm gonna make something to eat real quick. I'll be right back. These are the ones that'll fucking kill me. Should be week. Week 5. Be right back. Boys.
The NFL brings us to the city of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Tonight we start Week 5 with a prime-time matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, and Charles, you look at this Rams team as they enter play. It's been all systems going this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. They're going to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
A tough time the season ago, his team missed the playoffs for the first time in his career. But he does remain one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the league. He's completed over 67% of his passes for his career. We know he's efficient. Now he wants to be spectacular and get his team back to the big game.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
49er first down.
McCaffrey on the counter. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The numbers for McCaffrey last week: 14 carries, 76 yards.
And now he's playing a Thursday night game, short week. You know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Purdy from the gun. That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think they're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now they get on the twist in between. They don't know which way you're going to come out.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he stopped immediately there. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And down he goes. They sack him back on the 31-yard line. Byron Young, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. The Rams offense running. They're backed up to start their initial drive. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
He's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide open offense, and we'll see if he can keep this string of good games going right here.
They'll get this one complete to Atwell. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive, going for 14 and also going for the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. They'll wind up losing about a dozen on the play. And it'll make this a second and long.
Oh, fuck all this bullshit.
Stafford now to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They cut about back-to-back plays breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play, and on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
Oh, my goodness. Now that is going to be out of bounds on a free kick. Now, that's a big mistake. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cool behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards to loss, second and 12.
One of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Purdy looking to throw. And dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. That brings up third and a full 10 yards. Back to throw, Purdy. Pass taken in by his goal tight end. And he's going to have the Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, 49ers.
They'll run for the first down here with Brian Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a second and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. He's ready to rush the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Rams have got it.
Thank you.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they are going to score the final touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone, and that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it first and 10 at the 40. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Purdy now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. There it comes the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Oh, nice. Breaks the tackle now. Allen. There he goes left side.
Oh, fuck this one.
Christian McCaffrey, his second second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to move back in front. Zero good with a PAT. And the lead is now 2. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Oh, good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this hit all the way out to about the 35-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily I'd say it hurts their momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Tackle, but then quickly blocked down. A nice little gain. 3rd down and 1. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action. Stafford. He'll rifle this from deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Williams will score. Touchdown LA.
Sometimes offenses, you get too cute down there to the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we're going to see a